Welcome back. Let me ask you, have you ever felt weird going to a gynecologist? I know I do. I don't even understand why they don't have even softer things to go down there. I felt like they need to have more finesse when going to very soft areas. I know when I'm talking to my students, like no one really likes to go to a gynecologist. It feels so weird. Like your doctor does not get it. They have this very cold metallic stuff that they shove it in when you're even not ready, or shove their hands down there like they are going downtown to a clogged um, pipe or something. Or maybe, what are they meddling down there? So they like to give you a lot of prescriptions and solicited advice on you maybe getting rid of maybe a limb so that you don't get your periods, or because you're not enjoying your sexuality, or pills to numb you, or whatever they like to do. I am not a very huge advocate to prescription from doctors, or I like second opinions, and just that me. So let's talk about what is healthy sexuality. Sexual healing opens up to the mind, body, and the soul, because you cannot have one without the other. The body is how we experience life in this physical plane. The mind is how we create our reality, and the soul is just that spark of the divine within yourself, so that you can enjoy being in this physical body. So I can say all of us are spiritual in nature, because you cannot have one without the other. So sexual healing opens up to our body, our mind, healing our profound, us in a profound levels, including that spiritual part of you, which is the bigger part of you, the visibility, the confidence, the accessibility to joy, and even more other emotional feelings. It is a vibrant sexuality that makes us feel good within our skin. So during, before, and after our sexual experience, whether we are just having it with ourselves or with our partner, our sexuality, with our boundaries and our ability to say no, we call it the sacred no to what doesn't feel good or what does feel good. So we often have or have desires, and we need to feel that pleasure within our body. In our times together, we are going to be cultivating that part of us that is pleasure, because in this feminine body, we are created for pleasure. And when I talk about pleasure, we are created to feel good within our bodies, because the way we are made, we are to feel things within our bodies so that we can create. So in this time that we are going to be together, we are going to be moving in our own authentic sexual expression from a healthy part of our sexual expression. We are going to explore how you were introduced to sex. Were you ready when you are having that first sexual experience? Did you give your consent? When I say were you ready, is that what was the foreplay? Or did your partner just invade you without even you getting wet? Or these are the situations or the scenarios we are going to be going through. We are going to visit all these old stories that are holding you back from a new, I would say, narrative way to see your experiences, because it's only from that experience that we can seek healing and liberate ourselves from what is holding us back. So we have that connection from our caregivers, your experiences with, or your connection with your mother, because the mother is the first person you learn how to love. Your experience with your father, how much safety was cultivated for you so that you can drop in and enjoy your childhood. We are going to see all that so that you can know who you really are in here now, so we can tend to those pieces of you that are clinging out to those old stories and traumas and wounds, so that you can start to create space for you to allow yourself to heal and for you to participate in this very profound way for you to rediscover yourself as a sexual being, as an erotic being, as a person that can receive pleasure with safety, with ease, and with grace, for you to really embody that energy of the feminine, because your sexuality is your blueprints of your uniqueness. Every one of us here is unique. You have a unique essence that you bring to the table. You have a unique frequency that completes the entire rainbow. We will take you to look at your desires. Are they distorted? Are they healthy? Without us going to the nitty-gritty of, or shaming you or something. Or we are going to go together in this place so that you can be held and for you to feel one with that life affirming alignment to your healthiest truth, to your alignment. This is going to be a process where we reveal layer by layer and discover the truth of who you really are, so that you can step away from that which is not serving you. And we have a lot. We have conditioning from our past. We have all those old stories that we tell ourselves, oh, we have come with. We have conditioning and patterning from pornography, from social media, of how a woman is supposed to look like. Stripping away all this programming, depending on how much you have indulged or the preferred needs, so that we can celebrate you, we can see you, we can connect you with somatic practices, or somatic means body practices that are going to help you anchor a new way of being a sexual being. Once we do all that, we strip all those layers, we are going to do a deep body work, where we are going to cleanse you from all the past relations, past lovers, so that we can bring out the energy of the womb to be clear for you to have your own authentic frequency within yourself. I know from myself, I would leave a lover, but I would not leave because they would keep calling me, they would keep, I would keep thinking about them, I keep dreaming about them. I even have sometimes sexual dreams of them having sex with me. But the truth is, we are all energetic and we are connected with one another. If you don't release them, that energetic blueprint from your womb for them, they still have an energetic connection with you. So for you to start to cleanse yourself from those past sexual experiences, we want to work from the foundation, which is clearing the womb, so that you can learn new ways for you to experience pleasure in your day-to-day life. We are going to do this with embodiment practices, with movement, with breath work, with energy work, tantric practices of self-pleasure, and we are going to really go deeper and heal those parts of us who are living in shame. So we are going to also work with the sex shadows. If you have a partner we are also going to be in a place where we can know how to have interdependent relationship with our partner so we can heal those codependent issues which make us feel like we are yoked with our not so much. Sometimes we love what we are experiencing in life, don't get me wrong, but heal those parts of us that are dependent on another. So we are going to be sharing and finding that within ourselves so that we can show up in a different way as exotic beings, as beings that are going, or women who are going to be communicating without complaining, have that conscious kind of relationship that you fully desire so that you can gracefully get into that place of pleasure, understanding who you are and what you deserve. So my biggest taking from this, I want you to know that we are all in this together. I am not here to fix you. I am here to hold space for you so that you can dig deep and find your own rhythm to heal, because we have that medicine within us. It's just that the way we have been doing things, we have not been shown how to live in a healthy sexual manner. We are constantly being programmed by the visuals that we see, and that affects our energetics. So we are also going to cleanse what we receive from the outside, from the media, what we eat, what we are consuming in terms of energy from another, because you don't want that energy around you. You don't want that energy around your womb. So you are not broken, my sister. If you can have a pleasure or not, we can all cultivate this. I find women who have had feminine genital mutilation who are numb within their clitoris and they cannot have pleasure. I work with women who don't have their physical womb, but we work with the energy of the womb because we are more energetic than physical. I work with women who are numb there from very harsh childbirth, who do not feel or have pleasure within their body. I work with women who have had abortions, women who have all kinds of illnesses within their womb. So I'm here to share with you the wisdom on this path and to guide you towards being a very empowered woman who holds great wisdom within her, who has the ability to have great pleasure within her, to keep her vibrant, to keep her alive, to keep her juicy within her skin. So I recommend that you really look at my work so that we can start to release that feeling of shame, that feeling of confusion, that feeling of a very distorted way of sexual experience, or a distorted way of experiencing pleasure. We are going to reignite that fire within you and connect you with a libido, with your orgasmic nature, and you to really, really have that energy coursing within your body. If you are one that attracts people who have sex with them with, or have unsafe sex with people, or want to feel unaligned, or you have too much sex without having a safe container to really cultivate that sex, because when you release this energy, you release it outside your body without you really knowing how to cultivate it within your energy centers, bringing that energy for it to heal you, because this energy is healing. This energy is medicine. This energy can open you up to your connection with your divine if you know how to move it around your body, around your energy centers. If you find yourself in unsafe situations where you attract people who are wounded, a man who has a wounded penis who just hurts you, or you are in a place where you feel like you have to exchange your energy, your sexual energy for currency, or it's a bartering tool where you renegotiate or you negotiate your sexual experience, or you have any illnesses with your womb, or you are dating somebody that keeps bringing you STIs, or whatever it is, whatever your issues is, infertility, or your heart stillbirth, and you want to connect with that essence that is your sexuality, that spiritual part of you, or you have been raised in a religion where, or a society where you have had to repress your sexuality, it is time for you to come back home into your body, back home into your heart. We receive pleasure through our sexual energy. We create with this energy. So if you're having a hard time talking about sex at all, or whatever it is, we are going to dive into a very healthy way to express this creative energy, this life force energy as medicine to heal ourselves. And you know what? You are really good. You are not broken. You are beautiful. So I invite you today to consider yourself as a gorgeous, beautiful woman who deserves to cough without peeing her pants, who deserves to have control of their pelvis muscle, who deserves to feel our body, our vagina, our breasts, who deserves to feel connected with our body as a sexual being. I invite you today to take a look at yourself and say yes, and give yourself permission to say yes to yourself and really reconnect with your healthy sexual connection, your feminine, dropping into your body, being present with your body. We are going to dive deeper into this very broad topic in the coming days. So for now, have a nice day.